Something powerful is happening in our business community, and today we are here as it's Opportunity Tuesday, as we'll be celebrating entrepreneurs who at one time said yes to themselves. So if you've been watching quietly and you asking yourself, can this work? Well, this is a proof tonight because we are here to show you that in our business community, it's actually working. So stay with us as you will give you proof of business people that said yes yesterday and today it's happening for them. We always say in our community that this is not about momentum. It's about real people that took real steps yesterday and today they are making it for themselves and for their family. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Bintu Aissatou Kaba. I'm originally from Sierra Leone. I'm residing here in France. And tonight, I have here these beautiful ladies here with me tonight. So, as I always say, there's a proverb that says, seeing is believing. We don't have much to say. So, Bakisu,
Seeing is
just
believing,
give a
right?
little.
Take a look at this. Look at these great achievers who believed in themselves and know that, you know what, I was meant for more. I'm not going to be in this Oibo land and still living like I'm back in Africa. It is time for a change. Take a look at this. Enjoy your eyes. So when we talk about Opportunity Tuesday, today is the day. Go register for that free webinar. Register for that information that could change your life forever.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much, Batisu, for this wonderful proof that you've shown today. So, as I've said, we are here to bring this opportunity every Tuesday because in our business communities, wonderful things are happening. Mortgages are being paid, people are making figures working from the comforts of their homes. So, tonight, each and every one of us here have something to say that will encourage people to take that step. You know, this is 2026 and we are in the month of March. So if you be watching, you having doubts, can I do this? Or can this business change my story, change my family? Then tonight, I believe after we've bring out all the proof and all, you will take that step. So Bakisu, what should you say about having options in today's world? What do you have to say for our guests out there?
Thank you so much for the welcome, the warm welcome. You guys are awesome. I'm Balkisu. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a social worker, and I'm here in Canada. Coming originally from Sierra Leone. And, it's a good thing. Back in Sierra Leone, what we normally would say, keep tick behind the most because you don't know stage you'd never dog the quiz, right? So simply put is you would need to make sure that you have something on the side because you're not sure what would happen to what you currently have. Things might change. So having options into this world it's actually a real power that I believe it is. It's not just about money. It's not just about a job title, because I believe that when you have options, you're able to, for example, I'm going to take jobs for example. When you have an option that, you know what, if this job doesn't work, I have somewhere else to fall back on. So having that option gives you the opportunity to actually walk away from what no longer serves you. And having options allows you to spend more time asking yourself, what can I do for me or what can I do for others? Having option itself helps you to determine, you know, without having to ask permission, you can do what you want to do. And having option, I also believe, gives you that peace of mind because it takes away the pressure of having to fulfill other individuals' goals instead of yours. So for example, I would say I put myself always. It's a story that I have, wherein I had the option to start this online business that we are all working on at this moment. And when I was laid off from my job because no job is guaranteed, I had the option to fall back on this business, which I've been doing. So when you only have one source of income, it kind of minimizes you from expanding to what you want to be. It takes away your independence of making the decisions that you want to make. Because you're depending on somebody else to pay your bills. You're depending on somebody else to allow you to take that vacation. You're depending on somebody else to cap your income as to what you're supposed to have when it's not sufficient and you're still living paycheck to paycheck. So having that options where you're flexible and do what you want to do, I believe it gives you that independence to actually live life on your own terms.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Bakisu. From what you said, I picked up something you talked about independence. You know, like what you said, I've been a victim, right? Before I came into this business, I was working, I was laid off from my job. So, like, I didn't have any other thing to lay back on. You know, I didn't have any plan B at that time. And there's also a proverb that says you don't lay all your eggs in one basket. You know, you should always have options in life. We should not depend on our paychecks. You should not like your throughout your life, you know, just out there working for somebody. You know, you have to have your own plan B, your own side also, in case that first option collapses, there's always another option, you know. So thank you, Balkisu, for this your word of advice, this inspiring word you've just shared with our guest. So Umu, what have you to say? Just give your own word of advice for our guests out there. Umu, you are muted.
Hey everyone from London, UK here. I know somebody might be saying, and then they talk about options. You have to do, have options. You have to have side also. And many people, when you talk about this thing, they think that, oh, it means that, I have to have a lot of money. I have to have a lot of experience. I have to have, lots of, I get for no more. But actually, what we are saying is that, you are not going to just quit your job like that, but you're going to start small. So you have your job, you start small, and like we said, many people don't know how to start or where to start, so it's really, really important that that you get the right information. You don't need a lot of money, you don't need a lot of confidence, you don't need to know everything. All you need to know is the right information, and that right information will help you to see the possibilities. It will help you to see the possibilities. It will help you to know what's available, and if whatever it is that we are talking about will work for you, which is why this is the space. It's Opportunity Tuesday. You come here, you ask your questions, you register to get more information. So do not be afraid of the option. Start small, but you make sure you get the right information, and trust us, we will give you the right information. Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. In our business community, no information is hidden. That's why we always have a webinar twice a week wherein new information in the digital realm is being outlined, and we in our business community is structured. We have training, mentorship, community support, growth. Nothing is hidden. You will start small, but when you get in, you will see that you start growing. It's a process. So thank you, Umu. Thank you so much for this wonderful information. And Sally, what do you have to say about our business community?
Well, I mean, you guys can see, right? By the way, my name is Seliken Traore from Canada, Alberta. this is a community we are talking about. Like, if you are watching us, then this is the community we are talking about. The four of us from different countries, we are actually residing in different countries. But because of this business, we come together because, of course, you click with the person that you click with, right? But we are so much. So you have an entire community of over 250,000 people that you can directly connect with. You have a mentor, you have a coach. Those are your direct connection that would help you build your business, help you run your business, right? Like a pro. But again, you also have the entire community that you can link with, like connection. You can have network and all, and they are from all corners of the world. Like, we are doctors in this platform that you are looking at. I am a professional accountant. Bintu is in banking. Umu is in nursing, and Bakisu is into social worker. So imagine, from different industries, from different workplace and all, but we come together, and you will meet lawyers, you will meet policemen, you will meet stay-home moms, you will meet stay-home dad, you will meet those that have retired, that are just making extra money for themselves. You will meet all sort of people that you can connect with and run your business the way you want. Imagine a global business and a global community open to connect with you. So this is a place where you can network, you can have all that resources at your fingertip. So not succeeding in online world, sometimes I feel like, look, check yourself. Because with all the resources available to you, because people are actually resources, with all the resources available to you, and with a little bit of effort on your side, it is something that you would never miss. So yeah, come on board, reach out to us. Today is Opportunity Tuesday, where we are going to share the information that we all that information that we all got to know. Like, when I first time I watched the webinar, the Opportunity Tuesday, the webinar is going to happen. When I my first time watching the webinar, I was so blown away. I couldn't imagine. I'm like, really? Is something like that actually exists in this world? Yes, it does exist. But you have to actually come for it. You have to sign up. You have to sign up in one of those websites, and then you receive a link to watch the webinar, to be part of the webinar that day. And we used to say, we always say, and it is true, that it's free, but to me, it's not free, because you got to pay attention. You got to pay attention to listen to what is happening, to listen to what they are giving to you as information. Information is never free. You can have access to it free, but it's never free. If you don't pay attention, you will not get it. So yeah, over to you, Bintu.
Yes, my dear. Thank you so much for this information. From what I gathered from you, I'll say in a nutshell that this business is a business at your fingertips.
It is.
Yes, it is, because it's a business that can be done by anybody. As you've already outlined, whatever your profession, you can do this business. It's automated. Everything is being provided for you. All you need is your mindset. You have to be motivated, because it's a business, it's an investment that you're going to make. And if nobody wants to invest somewhere and your money just go like that, it's when you start a business, you have to be there for your business. You understand? Even if there's somebody there to see you through, because that's what this community is about. There is training, there's mentorship, there's a community that helps you to grow. So guys, if you are watching us and you are thinking there that this business will be for you, don't let fear overcome you. Don't have that doubt. Just take the first step, and as you can see, our website here is on the screen. You can see each and every one of us have our own website. So all you have to do is to choose on any of these not all, Just choose who you think you resonate with and register your name, your first name, and a correct email address. Then you will receive a mail from the person that you registered with. And if you don't see your mail in your inbox, just check your spam folder. You get the next steps you have to take. And if you're not fortunate to watch the live webinar tonight, don't be you always have the replay. You watch it, and from there you take the right and decision. That decision we took years. For me, like, it's about 2 years I took that decision. As you already seen, the proof was shown here. People are paying their mortgages. People are retiring early. People are taking their families on vacation. People are saving for their children's university. There are so many things you can do when you grab this opportunity. You be a part of us. It's never too late. It's never too late. Just opportunity comes but once. Time is getting by. Time and tide waits for no man. So as we've said it all, we have to leave you guys now. Take that step of faith. Register your name and your correct email address. You will never regret it in the future. Thanks and bye for now.